What's going on, everybody? I just want to talk to you about something that we discussed at breakfast yesterday. And the discussion we had was about your ability and where you focus your energy and the amount of your ability to do something compared with the energy you put into it. So, in the world today, we have a lot of people who I think seem like if they put a lot of energy into these little things, it might change something, or they don't even know it. They've got a lot of energy tossed into, like, let's say a post, a tweet, even a vote, right? Like, those are minuscule, um, small abilities that you have to change the situations around you. So if you put more energy into that little ability, you're actually taking energy from the things that you have the ability to change. For example, your family situation, the relationships close to you, your neighborhood, your 4 or 5 neighbors that are around you, uh, the future by whatever you want to build into your life as far as a business or a career. Those kind of things are the real change forces for our future. And if we put more energy and equal, let's put it this way, if you put the equal or the right amount of energy into those things, you will actually see your future start to change. 5 years from now, you'll look back and be thankful that you did that. But if you're constantly putting more energy into these little things like posting or like being fixated on what's going on in the world and thinking about that stuff, it's not going to change anything. It's a very small ability for you to do something. There's a very small chance that what you're doing is going to make a difference, right? It's not to say that you shouldn't do those things. Like, you should post, I think, your opinions maybe, or post what you're thinking, or even put a little time into thinking about what's going on in the world, maybe in voting. But, like, you should match it with the right amount of energy. That way you're not absorbing or taking energy from other places that need it, like your children, your wife, your friends, your loved ones, your small community around you. And there's other examples you could use for this. Like, for example, just in conversation with my friend, we were talking about the church and how lots of people put lots of energy into this small little thing called their daily church visit or whatever. They put a lot of energy into that, but they put no energy into their neighbors, like none. Like, I don't know how many church people I know that don't even try to invite their neighbors over for dinner to love on them or to do something kind for them on a weekly basis. Imagine you put that energy that you're putting into something minute, like I'm not saying the church is minute, but what I'm saying is what a church sometimes offers is a small change compared to the big change you can make on a daily basis to your neighborhood. You see what I mean by that? Like, you go once a week to the church, maybe twice a week, you meet with some kids, whatever, you give them some love, you pour a lot of energy into that, a lot of thought into that. Imagine taking that energy and moving it towards your neighbors and actually loving them. That would change the world. Or for the other example was, like, a lot of people thinking about voting and talking about voting and posting about voting, and all this energy goes into your vote when your vote is just a small little change that you get to have. And it should have a small little energy involved into it. Like, yeah, you should research and do that kind of stuff. Most people aren't even doing that. They're just putting their energy into it. But you should research what you're voting on and all that stuff. And then from there, you can break away from that and put the energy where it needs to be. Your family, your loved ones, all of those things. So anyways, if you match your energy to your ability to actually make a difference, I think you're going to find yourself in a better position years from now.